Make it! Make it! Make it!
But then the blood isn't red.
That is fucking wild.
It's black, 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 It's black, 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 black. The blood isn't red anymore.
Oh, we got a real roast master in here. Chief Bird, look at that. Someone just confirmed your ranking. Bitch level, expert.
It's black,
Flip that. Please, for the love of God. He just said my bitch level is expert.
So how does it feel?
That's so good.
It's like this thing living inside me telling me what to do, saying I have to kill. Not leaving me any choice.
Can't believe you're like this.
A lot of people feel like they want to kill somebody, but I have to follow through.
I follow through and I don't have a dark passenger. So how does it feel?
Feels like my head is gonna explode.
You can't co-opt Goon and turn it into jacking it. It's not the same. I just Googled what gooning is. That's exactly what it says.
It's black, 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 black. The blood isn't red anymore.
No, so somebody moaned, right? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I lean around the corner and somebody goes, oh, you're getting just excited. And the dude that did it goes, you're getting excited by a dude. And I was like, how you know I don't get excited by dudes? Like, shit, I might got my butt plugged up right now.
I don't fight him. I don't want to. He's all I've got. Stuck passenger. As much as I want to be here with you, my dark passenger really wants to be somewhere else.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good day, sir. I slept like a baby. I intended to take a little nap. See, so here's what happened. Here's what happened. Yesterday, Tim who? I know Dolly Parton passed away. I found out this morning at 3:50 in the morning, scrolling through. Shut up! Tim Curry passed away? Bruh. What? Aw. Tim Curry. No. For reals? Tim Curry's in the chat. Fucking Tim Curry? Fuck you, Pitster. Who comes into somebody's chat and is just like, oh yeah, by the way, Tim Curry died. That's for shame. For shame. I ain't even get to wake up yet. I don't even get to do my fucking intros. I get to lead my stream with, by the way, this man's died. You know, if I was a different person, I'd fucking eject you from the chat, sir. Rest in peace, Tim. He's been in rough shape for a long time, you know. Diabetes was kicking his ass, and the dude would not stop smoking. And a lot of people die from complications due to smoking when they have diabetes. My grandpa did. So, well, I'm glad I have my picture of me and Tim Curry framed and hung on my bedroom wall. Right next to me and my picture at Tony Todd. All right, moment of silence over. So, back to what I was saying before I was so devastatingly interrupted. Bitch. I still like you. It's okay. I forgive you. Yesterday, for some reason, I went to bed at 11 o'clock in the morning, which is pretty freaking typical. But I woke up at 5 p.m. And I mean, I was wide awake, so I couldn't fall back to sleep. And I decided to get up, stay up. I went for a 2-mile jog. I sat in my sauna. Sorry, Chrissy. Sauna for 40 minutes. Just sweat. And then I went for a 2-mile jog. It was really nice. And then I started working on some stuff that I am not going to share until it's done. Because it's not for me and it's a surprise. And then, Ravenous. I don't know if you're here, but probably not, is my response to your question. Fucking Tim Curry, man. Tim Curry. Anywho, where was I? Oh yes, my day. So worked on some stuff, made a little inspiration board, color palettes, designs, things of that sort. Started working on an actual thing. And then yeah, I had to go to work, so I stopped doing that and went to work. And then I got off of work at 7, and since I had been up since 5 p.m., I was exhausted. So I went to sleep. I intended to take a little nap. It wasn't even my fault. My initial plan was to come home and just start streaming right away so that I could go to sleep as soon as humanly possible. But my fucking cat, man, this cat, he was like, just like that, over and over, until I got in bed, and then he laid right up against my chest and just like looked back at me until I put my hand on him, and then he went to sleep. And I was like, all right, cool. So that's what we're doing now. And I pulled a pillow up underneath my head, and that was a mistake because I was out. And then I woke up at 8:30 or 8:15. And I was just like, no. And I fell back to sleep immediately. And then I just woke up at 10 to 11. I was like, hey, that's actually, pretty cool because I used to stream at 11. So, hello, Kelses. Good morning. It's technically afternoon, though. I mean, it's only 16 minutes, but, Actually, are you in the part of Florida where it's noon, or are you in the part of Florida where it's the same time zone as me? I learned that was a thing earlier this year, which was weird. Nice. Good afternoon. How you doing today? So, yeah, I took a nap. Forgive me. I was super tired. But yeah, I literally just woke up and ran out here and turned on all the things. So, yay. Yeah, the time zone barrier is only by the panhandle, and those people are weird. You don't gotta tell me, man. One of our friends lives in the manhandle of Florida. That's how I found out that they share the same time zone as me. People. Normies. Non-coastal folk. You know what? You want to know something that just entered my brain for no reason? I was watching a game show once, and they asked what the largest island on Earth was. And somebody said Australia and got it wrong. And the answer was some island off the coast of like Italy or some shit. I mean, when they got it wrong, I was like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be Antarctica. Yeah, that's bigger than Australia and the North Pole. So, I mean, the North Pole is there. But then I started thinking to myself, what if it's America? As in the collective of the Americas. No islands in the North Pole. The North Pole itself. You know, like every single continent on Earth is surrounded by water, making it an island. The entire continent of America? Yes, as in both North and South America. The Americas. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but America is a continent split into two halves, North and South. The entire continent of America. Would that then make the European, African, and Asia one island? Yes. Yes. Well, you say that, but I haven't looked at a map in a really long time. But the last time I did, there was no Central America documented on it. Also, the center of something is just the center of something. Like, I have an upper half and a lower half. I don't refer to my pelvis as my central half, but it would be. I do. I bet you do. I can see you just sipping on a little fizzy drink. Would you like to see my central half? Wags ass incessantly. uh Look at his center. Why did I immediately go to Homer Simpson voice in my mind? Like it was donuts, you know, like that voice, but look at his center. Yes. Because same vibe, yeah, 1000%. Yeah, I live like 20 miles from Daytona Beach. Oh, that's nice. I hear it's really humid there all the time. It's also really humid here all the time. You know, we've had I think 3 days this summer where the humidity was below 85%. Even while it's raining, the humidity is like 90%. It's gross. My yard is dead. It's just, it has died. And I didn't even care. I was like, I am not watering you, sir. Ever. I am letting it die. And then I will seed it and grow new lawn that looks better. I have broke into a sweat walking to my mailbox. Not because I'm out of shape, and I am, but because of the moisture in the air. Yeah. So when I was digging out the rock that's in my garden beds, those 3 weeks that I was doing that were the hottest 3, and the humidity was so high that after like 3 shovelfuls of rock, just sweat. I was no longer a person, I was sweat embodied. It was gross. Don't seed your lawn. Your neighbors will call the cops, sir. Well, that sucks because I'll be dropping loads all over that lawn. No, I do not do that. And they would call the cops. Most definitely. Because all of my neighbors on the opposite side of the street with the best view of that situation would be upset. They all have small children. The neighbors on either side of my house do not. One side, I went like this first, but they're actually over here because this is the back. That's the front. Yeah, that guy's kid is like in his 20s, I think. And then their kids are all grown, which is wild to me because when my neighbor told me that all of her kids were grown and don't live with them anymore, I was like, all right, because she doesn't look old enough to have kids, and then she's like a year younger, 2 years younger than I am, and I'm like, how the fuck are your kids grown and moved out? And she said all of them. She's got 3 or 4. And they're all adults who don't live with her anymore. At 39. She's 39. And like even now saying it again out loud, I'm trying to do the math on that. Like, did you have your first child at 16? And then like 17, 18? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't math for me. It just doesn't. It's so weird to me. So, Florida, during the height of our summer, walking outside, feels like when a dog breathes its hot, wet breath on your face, but for your entire body. Yeah. And people invite me to Florida. You're out of your fucking mind. Invite yourself to somewhere else. I will meet you there. No, one of my good friends I haven't seen or talked to in like 7, 8 years lives in Miami Beach. Invited me down all the time. He's like, dude, the level of beautiful down here is insane. You need to visit. And I'm like, dude, the level of fuck no down there is off the charts. I don't like humidity or Florida. No offense, Florida. All right. I love your Florida man stories. That dude is insane, but he's like the number one reason I don't want to go to Florida. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what I'm going to see or have happen if I go to Florida. You know? Like a man walking his alligator. I cannot wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. There better be constant news reports of Florida Man. Florida Man better be a character. Just, it's one guy. And he is Florida Man. I have a streamer friend. He is young enough for me to be his dad. And he's 25. If I had him when I was 17. Well, I mean, yeah, if you look at it like that, you could drop your first sperms at like 12 or 13. So anybody that's fucking, 28 could be your child. Think about that shit. You could have a 30-year-old. If you were just wrong. I actually I grew up with a dude who got a girl pregnant when he was 15. His first child was born right after he turned 16 years old. So it's not impossible, and it's also more common than you think. I was like, damn, dude. I ran into him 8 years ago. And I was like, holy shit, dude, what's up, man? How you been? How you doing? He's like, good, good, good. And then he told me that his kid was in college, and I was like, the fuck? What? He's like, yeah, man. She's like 19 now. I was like, oh yeah, I thought you were just gonna like give her up for adoption to somebody that wasn't 12. I'm kidding. I did give him shit for that. I was like, I forgot that you had a baby as a baby. That is insane. Wrap it up, yo. Wear a condom and a diaper. All right, that's crazy. The level of flying bugs is a huge nope. Florida's only comfortable during our winter. Yeah. I don't even know if I'd be comfortable then, but maybe. It's possible. It's entirely possible. Do you know why Florida Man exists? Because Florida, man. Because of the crazy shit that always happens in Florida, and the news reports are always Florida man followed by whatever thing happened. Thus the birth of Florida Man. Although a couple times I have heard Florida woman fed ex-husband to a crocodile or an alligator or something. And then there was the Florida woman sues state over child being eaten by alligator. Which is terribly sad. That kid was 2. That's so tragic, I'll never get it out of my head. You can Google it, by the way. It's a real story. I don't remember what they were doing, but they just let their 2-year-old wander off. Also, I don't know if I believe that an alligator just ate their 2-year-old. You know, they don't typically just be eating 2-year-olds. Although I don't know what alligators typically do be eaten.
What the hell is that?
I don't think they sued the state. Pretty sure it was Disney and happened in their park. No, the one I was talking about was on the side of the highway. That happened at Disney too? Shut up. Hold on. Oh yeah. The first result when I Googled it was killed by alligator at Disney Resort 2016. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. she did not sue them. Not at Disney. Wait. Alligator on side of road. No, that was 2023. Oh, shit. This might be the one I'm thinking of. They found the 2-year-old boy and proved that he was already dead before the gator got him. His dad killed him. It's fucked up. I don't want to read any more like that. I'm out. That's why a lot of people in Florida have outdoor cages for their pets. Yeah, you need to. You ever see that movie Lake Placid? Gators, man. Florida Man exists because there is a privacy law that disallows newspapers from printing a person's name in the headline of an article. I mean, I think they have that everywhere. You know, like Minnesota Man is a thing, Ohio Man, you know, but Florida Man is just prominent. He everywhere. Florida's got some wild laws, man. I went down a rabbit hole yesterday that honestly I never thought I'd find myself down, but damn, Florida hates women, especially pregnant ones. Y'all are fucked up. They actually brought a tablet that was already in proceedings for court with like 15 people, a judge, a whole bunch of people, like into a delivery room where a woman was giving birth. She was in labor for 12 hours and she didn't want to have a C-section because she already had 3 in life and had complications with all 3. She wanted to do her last child naturally. They fucking took her to court to force her to have a C-section. What? Like, she wound up in labor and in court simultaneously. And then when she asked for like a representative, like an attorney or something, the judge actually told her that there's no constitutional law that says she is entitled to representation for that matter. It's like, I don't know if you know this, but it's absolutely a fucking constitutional law that everybody is entitled to representation for anything. There is no stipulation of, like, it has to be in this list of pre-approved things that you get an attorney for. It's everything. You have the right to an attorney, full stop. It's a thing, right? I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. There's probably nothing in the Constitution about anything. It probably just says, damn, those are some good cheese fries. But they never post positive Florida Man stories. Yeah, that's because there is nothing positive that came from Florida Man. Florida Man smokes so much meth, he time travels. You know, it's just not, it doesn't have a good ring to it. Florida Man, high on bath salts, eats another man's face, causing the entire country for 20 minutes to think, holy shit, zombies. Yeah, we have regulations that all bodies of water, no matter how small, must have a warning sign stating wildlife may live inside said water. It's also why you will see retention ponds fence off. Well, yeah, because I mean, gators are going to gator. They'll go wherever the water is. That's why you see news reports of them in people's swimming pools. Gator's hot, man. He wandered too far. Now your pool is his home. Deal with it. A fence also does not stop a gator. Well, of course not. My fucking dog can get through fences. Shit, I had a husky that ate a whole fence once just to leave. The whole fence. All of it. I'm kidding. He didn't. He just ate a huge section of it, much bigger than he needed to get out. Ripped all of his teeth out. Terrible. Terrible. Like his canines, not his are these the canines? Whatever the ones on the back are. Molars? Whatever. I'm not an optometrist. I don't know about teeth, okay? And yes, that was a joke. Not that dumb. That's why a lot of people in Florida have outdoor. Yeah, I saw that. Drove over a bridge on a daily basis that at its deepest part is 25 feet, and that river is filled with gators. Yeah, don't jump from that bridge. Don't do it. It's gonna be okay. Won't you step back from that ledge, my friend? I can't think of it. I had to give up. I was gonna put a spin on it that was, lake river full of gators, but I can't do it. Those flat fucks know how to climb. Kelsis needs a shirt with a gator on it that says those flat fucks know how to climb. Also, how is that not a line in one of those movies where gators kill people? It's the best thing I've read in days. I love it. It's my favorite sentence. We only have to worry about bears. Yeah. Here in Minnesota, we don't have to worry about anything where I am. I mean, there are coyotes occasionally, fox pretty often, but wolves and bears and shit don't make it down here. Normally, it has happened. But northern Minnesota, yeah, man, black bears, grizzly bears, which is weird. Brown bears don't typically end up in northern Minnesota, but it has happened. And then, wolves. See, but me being me, if I came across a wolf in the wild, I'm going to try and be its friend. I am going to pet that dog. You best believe it. You will hear story of Minnesota man. Something bad. Because dummy tried to pet the dog that was not a dog. What can I say? Freaking like wolves. There was a bear spotted in your city in April. For real? Shut up. I didn't think that had happened in a long time. Oh, I think it was in Grey Cloud Island. Bear in the big blue house. Wait, shut up. Dude, that's down the street from me. Do not approach. Never try to get close to or interact with the bear. keep children close, and supervise pets outside. Take down bird feeders, secure your garbage and recycling, and bring pet food inside to to encourage the bear moving along. Nah, dog, I'm petting that bear. Why was the bear here, and what did they do with it? I want to pet that dog. It's the smaller animals that are more deadly than our black bears and gators. Black bears don't typically murder things. I mean, they can. Like wolf spiders, cottonmouth snakes. Cottonmouth snakes are super deadly. Wolf spiders, pretty deadly, but you have time to, make your peace. We have wolf spiders in Minnesota. Brown recluse spiders are soup's dead. Also, we have bobcats. They can be assholes. Yeah. I saw a video I wanted to be real. I mean, it's so clearly AI. It's a little girl carrying a bobcat to the front door of their house, and it's supposed to be the Ring camera picking it up. And she's like, "Mom, can I keep it? I want the kitty." And she's like, "What is wrong with you? Put it down." There's no friggin' way. None. Yeah, no. That bobcat would have ate her face. Yeah. Bobcats are dickish. So are mountain lions. Terrible. Ticks. Yeah, deer ticks and shit. We got some good ticks here. Also, oh, seen that. Maybe it was a cocaine bear. Bruh. Here in this city, chances are that bear was on cocaine. So not even Finnish type of bear interaction. Hold on. I need to know.
Perkele, siihen koske, saatana vie. Saatana. Sen roskapussiko meinasit viiä helkaten ruomahuoli. Huuko, tänne näin, paikka. Huuko, paikka. Huuko, paikka. Paikka.
So is it that bear and that dog gonna be friends now?
Minähän nyt siitä. Saatana. Kehveli, minä sinua tällä harjalla lyön. Perkeeti vielä, jos tuut tänne.
Is he taunting the bear with a sledgehammer? I'd like some subtitles. It's a broom. Oh, okay. Well, it's a very small video. So that's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, no. Ticks are actually the most dangerous animal here at the moment. Not even the wild hog situation that's going on is scaring me more than those little fuckers. Yet ticks are bad. Ticks can carry a lot of diseases that will ruin your life. Lots. Most notably Lyme disease, which will absolutely ruin your life. And then there's oh my god. There's one other one that I knew the name of until I said anything about it. And now I'm drawing a blank. But it's like second on the list of shit that you can get from a tick that will absolutely kill you. That are the size of medium small dogs. What are? wolf spiders are only deadly and grounded. I should play that. It's been a while. And they've updated it so much. Isn't Cocaine Bear based off of a real event of a bear getting high from lost cocaine packages? I don't know. Bobcats are the size. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about ticks, and I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on in Florida, but y'all should stop giving the ticks meth. Because they're not supposed to be the size of dogs. That's a horror movie. They're like absolutely a horror movie. Also, that's just asterisks. I see nothing. If it's a link, you can whisper it to me, and I will open it. Yeah, I do not allow links in my channel unless you are mod or VIP, and you, while you should have it, do not. Can you hear those? Can you hear those crickets? That's my notification that I can't copy this. No, why is my internet dropping? Bruh. So, heads up, my internet may drop. They decided to rip my street up yesterday. So, yeah. I'm sure inevitably my internet will get destroyed. Does this work as a copy media link? Sure did.
Probably not, bro.
Nice.
Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, no cap. For real, for real. Probably not.
That's good. Oh yeah, we have wild hogs. I thought Kelso was going to go in a totally different direction, but there was a very terrible no-budget horror movie about them. They also can make you allergic for any type of animal protein. Ticks? Ticks can bite you and make it so you can never eat aminals again? Then fucking everybody needs to get bit by a tick. That's what's up. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I did not know it. Lyme disease can fuck you up. Lyme disease can. It's for life too. Like you can medicate and treat it, but you will never be rid of it. That's just like herpes, dog. It's forever. Forever, ever? Outcast. Damn. Future Games show starting in 7 minutes. Hell yeah. Accidental perfection. Took a nap because tired. Wake up. Get to watch the game show on stream. It all's coming together. I should get that pulled up right now. We watching on the YouTubes. Why Hollywood could never get the Punisher right, but they did. I think John Bernthal's Punisher is fantastic. So there. I was gonna say stuff like there's some rando added me on Snapchat. Yeah, that happens like all the time. Every time I open Snapchat, I have so many follow requests. And I'm like, no. Just immediate dick pic, sir. Get rid of that follower. Or don't. It can only go one of two ways, unless it's a child. In which case, maybe don't lead with that. That's why I don't accept ads on Snapchat from anybody. Like, ever. I don't even remember when I installed Snapchat, but I've had the same pool of people on Snapchat since. No, except for two. I added two people. It was also 2016. What day does War Dogs release? Is it the 10th? I get random friend requests and messages on Discord daily asking if they can buy my username. Weirdos. Well, I mean, you sold it on Instagram and you should have never done that. Hi, Ravenous. Enjoy your lurks. I hope your stream is going well. Let's see what rabbit hole this rando leads me down. Yes. Do it. I like a good dick pic. Yeah, no, I would never. I'm betting this person is going to ask me to sign up for their fan site or ask me for money. Yeah. Yeah. Hustle Crow. That was, why shouldn't I have done that? I got $350 for Instagram because, man, it was hustle mode. Oh, right. Yeah. That's right. Your Instagram was hustle mode. Right. Yeah. That dude didn't even remove all of your friends as friends for like 2 years. Which was weird. I get so many people asking me for money. Like, bruh. Yeah. That's just the thing on social media. And social networks. Like, hey, can I have some of that? Can I have some of that money? I actually got banned from Instagram trying to use the username Chrissy. Weird. Oh my god, there's a hurricane forming that NOAA fucking named Dolly. Too soon, man. Too soon. Maybe Pitster did it. He likes to just announce to the world that people died. We pronounce Noah like Noah. Yeah, well, I pronounce acronyms like the letters that form them. So there. You know what that reminds me of? So there's a scene in Community Chang says, Arizona. It's spelled the same way forward as it is backwards. It's a palomino. I don't know why, but that kills me. A, it's a palindrome, but B, it's just really funny the way he delivers the line. And C, Arizona is definitely not spelled the same forward as it is backwards. It's not even close. Nope. And you also call FBI feds, not fets. Feds. Makes no sense. The F in FBI stands for federal, which is why they are referred to as the feds. FEDS. Arizona? Anozira? Anozire. Yeah. Future Game Show.
Friends, fellow gamers, and industry folk, welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom. I'm Nick Apostolidis, the voice and motion capture actor behind Leon Scott Kennedy. You may remember me and my one-liners from some recent incredibly stressful vacations to small towns in Europe and Raccoon City alike.
And I'm Anja Santalbano, though you probably know me best as Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem. I was the one hanging upside down, hyperventilating in a Velcro suit, while he was pulling up in a Porsche and doing roundhouse kicks.
Hey, remember when I gave you that really cool gun, though?
It had one bullet, Nick.
One very powerful bullet. Inventory management is my love language.
Well, let's
This
put
man
the
is
trauma
hot.
behind us
He
for
can
now,
sit on
because
me.
We're joining forces to get you up to speed on the latest and greatest gaming news.
We've got a ton of exclusive trailers.
I read
and
that
developer
and then
deep dives,
Hustle's
as well as
comment that
some world
says,
premieres
yeah, it's
that will
the
make
same.
you want to punch a boulder inside a volcano.
So if you want to keep track of everything, head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist all of the games from today's show.
Once we wrap up, you can also visit GamesRadar.com for follow-up coverage on everything we've got in store for you, including
His
what's lurking
pants
behind
have two.
this
I didn't even
trailer-shaped
notice
door.
them, but they
Lights,
do.
please.
Ooh, lurking?
Who dressed that man?
Let's just get into our very first world premiere.
Who dressed?
Welcome, loyal viewers, to the Emperor's 99th Intergalactic Gauntlet. Let's meet the latest crop of carefully kidnapped contestants. You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these highlights will change your mind. Take cover! Coming in hot.
Well, he needs to keep all that hotness somewhere.
You'll regret that.
Yeah, and non-skinny jeans without 15 zippers wouldn't do that.
About to begin.
That man should be wearing a cloak. All right.
This one has your name on it. Lady! Jogging up on the back.
Nope.
Watch out, Milo!
I really hope they show off some good stuff. I would like to see a few things. You know, the last few Gamescom
The worms
shits
are
that I
back,
have seen
and not the kind that hijack your nervous system.
had at least
No, these are
two
the
things,
cute
but the
British
majority of
ones with the holy
stuff
hand grenades.
was like
Worms
meh.
Galactic is a tactical spin-off coming soon to PC and consoles.
But if you're a fan of the 2D style the series is
I
known
hope they
for,
announce
a
the open
brand new
beta
Worms
for,
game is also on its way.
And now it's time for some news
War
from our
Dogs
good friends
that goes
at
until
Capcom.
launch.
Here is a brand new trailer for Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Onimusha Way of the Sword. Didn't this game come out forever ago?
ご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。鬼武者 Way of the Sword ディレクターの二平です。
Or whatever Leon was wearing during your last playthrough.
人気アクションゲーム鬼武者の完全新作ダークファンタジーの
What,
世界
the
観に
onesie? I'm trying to remember what he was wearing the last time I played. I think it was the onesie.
本日は新たな要素をご紹介。京都に伝わる謎や現象を紐解くため
That's not happening until September 3rd at the FPS game show.
早期によって身動きが取れなくなっており、武蔵の助けを
Well, I
待ってい
mean, they could announce other things
ます。新しい
at
シネマティックなトレーラーを
FPS
ご用意して
game
いるん
show.
ですが、その前に
They could announce
改
that,
めまして
you know, there's a
本作
beta
は
at
9月4日金曜
this.
日に発売予定です。
I wouldn't be upset about that.
それでは特別なトレーラーをどうぞご覧ください。
Just do it now.
If you live by the way of the sword,
Do it. Yeah, I know. Is this live? Yes, this is happening right now.
it's warm blood on cold steel. The sound of your blade breaking armor. The thrill of striking down your foes with otherworldly precision.
Okay.
Fight smart. Fight hard. Fight like a demon. Wield the power of the Oni Gauntlet. Like a true warrior.
Man, they really need to remake Tenchu.
Carve your name into legend.
Come on, Konami.
And become the Oni.
Step your game up.
Unleash your demons.
Look at games like this coming out. Capcom is just all about just
Wow.
making
that looks
pretty
amazing.
shit
It'd
lately.
be nice to parry all the time without your knife breaking in half.
Hey, don't pout. I'm sure the merchant appreciated all the business.
Yeah, you're right. I do love that guy. But anyways, Onimusha Way of the Sword is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th, so not long now before you can get your hands on it.
Our next game, which concerns one of our favorite shared subjects, zombies, is a side-scrolling brawler set in the Walking Dead universe. Think Streets of Rage with more headshots.
Okay, I'm in. I fucking loved Streets of Rage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Hot diggity dog! I practiced that.
That was good.
Guys, you can actually play as Negan in The Walking Dead Streets of Survival when it lands on the 18th of September. Make sure it's on your wish
This
list.
Walking Dead game
Now,
looks
let's
fine,
take
not
a closer
bad.
look at Dioxide, a cell-shaded shooter set in a world ravaged by corporations.
Mobile game.
Sounds a little too familiar.
People, but physical. Oh, by physical. I was like, what? Wait.
Not to the ruined heavens for salvation, for grace is no longer given, it is provided. Do not weep for what was lost to the burning sky, in a world that scorched away its mercy. Labor
Is this actually one of those Borderlands games, or did they just steal the aesthetic of Borderlands?
It is the only heartbeat this shattered world has left. We
I wasn't listening.
sweat, we build.
I don't know what's happening.
To forget the sky once knew a sun. Remember, the corporation provides.
No, they just took the aesthetic. Weird.
Paint the canvas red in Dioxide, which is coming soon to PC. Oh, and while we've got you, a quick reminder to stay tuned for FGS Live from Gamescom, our sister show which airs directly after we wrap up.
We'll be passing the baton to the FGS editorial team for even more exclusive trailers and world premieres, so make sure you stick around for that. Here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Thank you very much, Angela and Nick. I'm Jules Gill, and I'm also the host of FGS Live from Gamescom. You can join me and Nathan immediately after the Future Games Show for more world premieres, release date reveals, and, of course, brand new trailers. It is genuinely our best show ever, so make sure you stick around for it.
Make sure you stick around after the show for even more amazing game reveals.
And speaking of world premieres, we've got our second one coming up right now for the sequel to a dark fantasy action RPG. Let's check it out.
The goddess is dying. Reality crumbles in blood and flame. The prophecy speaks of an ascended hero that will sacrifice themselves to save the world. But prophecies are nothing but means of control. And you are no ascended. Shadowborn.
Wish lists at the ready because Wolcen 2 is coming to early access in 2027.
Okay, here's a closer look at A Short Quest. It's a nostalgic dungeon crawler built with love by 2 developers. Let's take a look, shall we?
Bleh, another Diablo wannabe. Hey. It's nothing like Diablo, it looked good. Damn.
Wrong place, fuckface.
No, Diablo does look good, so I just really wanted to throw a jab at Diablo. Yes! I like how they had to show you that you can, in fact, pet the dog. Like, if nothing else, that will sell copies.
Take this note to the king. It should be a short quest.
A Short Quest is coming soon to PC, and there's
That's
a
the most
playtest
important
available
feature
now
of
if you
any
wanna check it
game.
out.
We've got a high-octane racing game up next.
Agreed.
Perfect for a guy who plays a character with such an excellent track record with motor vehicles.
And yet they gave Leon a Porsche. Anyway, here's a brand new developer diary for Clutch.
Hello, Future Game Show. I'm Mike Brown, creative director here at Maverick Games. Clutch is a cinematic, open-world driving game where you will take on the roles of Theo and Cass, a pair of sibling racing prodigies who are leading a double life of pro racing driver by day, underground street racer by night. Set across the beautiful French Riviera. We wanted to take players to the French Riviera as well as Monaco because it's a beautiful, aspirational location that's also home to some of the world's best driving roads. And it's also a part of the world that's just steeped in car culture as well as motoring and motorsport history. Our story is a grand, action-packed adventure with really high stakes, but ultimately it's a story about our characters who are flawed, sometimes infuriating, but always lovable. And it's about how these characters find their place in the world and the importance of family. And the biggest impact of a story like this is the greater context, importance, and meaning it gives to the activities that you'll be taking part in throughout the game. So when you're finishing a race, that's not just ticking
Family.
off content. Because of the story, it really matters. In terms
I
of
feel
it's
obligated
my belief that we need an authentic handling
to
model
put this
that has
emote
a
in
depth
chat.
edge to it, that it will punish you if you drive too hard. You need that ability to mess up, otherwise it can't feel good when you nail it. And in a model like this, it has a really high skill ceiling, So the more you play, the more you're going to feel your skills getting better and better. And that's where the real satisfaction lies in this kind of game. In Clutch, every car feels weighty, authentically mechanical, and they each have a distinct feel and personality. Clutch has a rich and detailed open world where there are new things to see and discover around every bend in the road. In our recreation of Monaco, we have at least represented every road that exists in real-life Monaco. And as you're out exploring these streets, note that the buildings aren't cookie cutters. We haven't made a lot of presets and then repeated the buildings over and over. Every building in Monaco has been uniquely built by our artists. And as you're out driving,
I actually want to check this out.
Know that it's a world that's full of
I like a
challenges
masterfully
and
crafted
to
world.
reward you for all of that exploration.
Is it just me, or
Clutch
do
is
these
going to
game
PlayStation
trailers,
5, Xbox
teasers
Series
just
consoles,
suck
and
nowadays?
PC in spring
The
of
best one this
2027.
year was
You can
Control
wishlist
2.
right now.
I haven't
And for
seen
more
anything
information,
coming close
follow
to
us
that.
on all of our social channels. Check
It's
out
not
the
just
Maverick
you. I've
Games
seen
YouTube channel
things
for our
that
podcast.
are
Thank you very
good,
much.
but
Goodbye.
it's quite common for them to suck, sadly. I guess it's just not a lot of things
Clutch is coming to PC and consoles in spring 2027.
want to
And
give
what's up
away
next?
the good parts
Well,
or
let's change the lighting again.
aren't
Because
good.
it's time for another world premiere. And this
Okay,
one is
that
a sequel to an atmospheric puzzle platform.
Screen in the background is insane and I love it. I want one in my backyard. I have that Master Chief controller holder. I know. That was the first thing I thought about when I saw that. I saw the picture you put up in the Discord and the comments that followed. So, to fill everybody in, Kelsis, Hustle posted a photo in a different Discord, not my community Discord, our community Discord, of that Master Chief controller holder, and somebody immediately responded, "Lay your penis across his hands." And Hustle said, "Which hand?" And I loved it. Immediately got it. For those of you that don't, I'm sorry.
Greek 2 Alliance of the Storms is a stunning cooperative Metroidvania launching in 2027.
And now we're taking a look at the latest trailer for Serious Sam Shadowverse.
What the hell is a
roguelike shooter set
Metroidvania?
across a multiverse of mayhem.
Ooh.
All ready to gamble with our lives. Let's fight, you big ugly! Hell yeah!
Them's our facts.
I need a vacation.
Yeah. Nice.
Serious Sam Shadowverse is coming to PC and consoles on August 31st, 2026. That's next week, Ange.
So soon. But you know what else is coming soon? And to us
Basically,
all,
Ori
eventually.
games are Metroidvania. What the
Graveyard
fuck
Keeper
is
2 is a cozy
Metroidvania?
cemetery
Ori
simulator
games are
where you
side-scrolling
manage an evil
platformers.
business, bury the locals, and occasionally harvest their organs for a tidy profit.
Let's check it out.
Welcome to your charming new town. Step 1. Plant your first seeds. Perfect. Step 2. Take care of your adorable animals. They'll pay you back 100-fold. Step 3. Harvest fresh resources from the garden.
You know, I've never gotten into these
Organic
gardening
and
sims,
locally
but I
sourced.
totally want one
Step
where it's
4.
zombies.
Send your helpers on a lovely field trip. Look how much they've grown. Meet your charming neighbor.
Does she even know I'm a skull? Oh.
What a chatterbox. And your loyal companion will help you with every task. Restore your little town, automate your
I want
production,
it.
and watch your community bloom. A peaceful, relaxing life sim.
Another marketing lie? No wonder they're all getting fired.
Have fun.
Prime your shovels, folks, because Graveyard Keeper 2 is coming to PC and consoles on September 22, 2026.
And continuing with games that indulge your
mobile
morbid desires,
only.
Join Us has you building a cult in co-op. Here's the latest trailer.
What?
It begins innocently enough. Building, harvesting the communal garden, making just one sacrifice. But before you know it, your friends will have you stockpiling firearms, riding farm animals into battle, and praising the ancient ones. If your friends tell you, be cool, man, do not be cool. Be skeptical, be vigilant, be cult-free. Friends don't let friends join cults. Brought to you by Concerned Citizens Against Join Us.
Join Us is coming to PC and consoles in March 2027. What's next, Angela?
Got some gun fu for you, Nick. This next game is a kinetic cyberpunk shooter starring a sentient combat implant. Feast your eyes on the latest trailer for Spine.
In this city, you're never really alone. They say the AI keeps you safe. I used to believe that. But I learned better. Tensor calculates, gangs execute. And people like me, we pay the price. Their strongest weapon is called Spine.
Combat mode activated.
Too bad I stole one. They think they've got it all under control. But every system
It's Spider-Man with a gun.
I'm one of them.
Spider-Man. Yes. Why didn't I think of that? It's so good.
Damn, that kind of made me want to do a roundhouse kick.
Oh, are you sure? Without warming up?
Good call. Wouldn't want to throw out my spine. Which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Well, that, the trailer, not Nick's comment, was totally worth a wish list, right?
I'm here all day, guys.
Yes, yes you are. Anyway, let's shift gears with our first Ones to Watch deep dive, where we go deep on the game the internet is raving about.
And with that in mind, here's an exclusive interview with Fuse Games about Star Wars Galactic Racer.
No.
Hey, Future Game Show. My name's Matt Webster, and I'm a co-founder and CEO at Fuse Games.
Immediately.
And we're here to talk about Star Wars Galactic Racer, the high-speed, runs-based reinvention of racing set in the Star Wars galaxy.
We're combining our love of racing games and Star Wars.
I really did enjoy Star Wars pod racing on N64.
Uniquely innovative run-based campaign mode. It's a campaign
I wish
mode
I
with
still had
real
that one.
Consequence, depth, and breadth.
And we think that, combined with racing, is a match made in heaven, because racing games thrive on replayability. The more I play with a vehicle, the better I get, the more I can drive for mastery at a second-to-second level.
You're racing with 3 speeders on the track at the same time, cutting each other up, taking different racing lines, using the different features of the vehicles.
You're probably familiar with land speeders, which we have in there, and in our game they're all about drifting and boosting.
It's all about keeping your foot on the gas, holding speed through corners by drifting around.
That was a fun game. I remember sucking at it.
It's fast, it's
Drago.
fragile. Got a fantastic ability where it can
Drago
slow down
Malfoy.
into
I'm
corners
sorry, I
and
had to.
store that
Please don't
kinetic
hate me.
energy and then do a kinetic burst out of the corner. And it's all about kind of threading the needle in thin lines.
And then our final vehicle is something that's brand new to Star Wars, and it's called the Skim Speeder. We've designed this in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, and this vehicle is more akin to a lower level racing plane.
Acrobatic airplanes that gracefully handle corners until they need to flip up onto a knife edge.
Can I play it now,
Is
though?
perhaps the most elegant of our vehicles, with its carving, banked turns, as well as its ability to roll up onto a knife edge and pull high G maneuvers around the tightest of turns.
Strapping into a skim speeder is a absolute thrill ride.
Being in your
Well, this is
wide,
exciting news
proud
for a game.
profile, gracefully sweeping through the
I'm
tracks,
in.
and then snapping up onto that knife edge and cutting into the apex. The sound design is fantastic.
I'm glad all
and
of
then
these things they're announcing
visuals
are
on top of
slated
it
for
of how
2027
dramatic
because my
change on the
my
screen is.
bill for
Well,
the
audio
rest
team
of the
have done a
year is
fantastic job on making
full.
Skim Speeder feel like an authentic Star
The
Wars
docket
vehicle.
is loaded.
Making a new vehicle in the Star Wars galaxy,
And
an
I
amazing
can't
opportunity.
do anymore.
So we collaborated deeply with Lucasfilm Games to make something that felt uniquely Star Wars.
All three of those speeders have different racing lines, and it's where they intersect that things get interesting. This is where the drama happens.
And then, of course, we've got the pinnacle racing vehicle in Star Wars Galaxy, the Pod Racer.
We knew we couldn't make a Star Wars racing game without including the iconic pod races.
Sense of speed is a hugely important aspect of the game, and it's something that we poured a lot of love and
PoE
attention
2
into. When you then step into a pod
1.0
racer,
December
the
11th.
speeds are absolutely
Nice.
The best thing about seeing people pick the controller up is that immediate smile on your face. Wow, this is fast, but this is controllable speed.
Fuck yeah.
And when I make a mistake, I have this wonderful audio-visual payoff inside the
I've been
crashing.
thinking
It's
about
expected,
PoE
but fair. Star
quite
Wars
a bit
Active Racer is
lately.
coming October 6th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Thank you for watching, and enjoy
Nope,
the rest of the show.
it's too soon. I can't do October 6th, guy. I'll see you in 2027.
That is pod racing. Thank you to Fuse Games for the inside scoop on Star Wars.
I get home
Galactic
from
Racer, which is
vacation
coming
the
to PC
9th.
and consoles on October 6th.
And what do you know? It's time for another
Perfect.
world premiere. Here's your first look at an
Hopefully they
alchemical
don't bump it.
action-adventure game.
What event
And
is
I'm
this?
told
This
that what
is
you're about
Future
to see is
Games
captured entirely in engine
show.
and built from in-game assets.
Let's check it out.
I don't remember what this is, but we saw the trailer for this not long ago. Is this the one that's nope. I was gonna say an offshoot of what's that game with the rats? It's not a world premiere. I fucking remember that scroll. I just watched something on this the other day. Unless two games are coming out with a scroll thing like that. Which is entirely possible. But they were constantly checking a scroll. Yeah, this is not what I thought it was. Not at all.
That was Alchemia, House of Wisdom, which you can wishlist now on Steam. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
Right.
Is
This
that
next
1666
game sounds like
or
our
something?
comeuppance
How
for
would
all the
I
green
know?
herbs we've eaten. It's called Trees Hate You.
Trees hate you? Come on, man. The tree pulled out a gun and shot this dude. All right, this should be a team game, a multi-person, like one of them crew games, you know, like Fall Guys or whatever. Coco Melon. Friend slop.
Now see, that's why I don't go to the woods unless I know there's a cabin with a typewriter in it.
Precisely. The plants get their revenge in Trees Hate You, which is coming out on November 16.
And just like that, here's another world premiere for a hand-drawn cooperative golfing adventure. Let's take a look.
What? No. Okay, I'm in. I lied. This is so weird. I love it. Oh, shit. My nap is wearing off.
Bye Bye Bonnie is coming soon to PC.
Nice. And we're following that with a new trailer for Arizona Sunshine, a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR zombie shooter.
Sweet.
Step on it! Hey, buddy. I got a bad feeling about this. Go get him, buddy. Holy shit! This?
I always wanted to play Arizona Sunshine, and I couldn't because I don't have anything that's VR.
The zombie apocalypse. You play as Sonny, an unhinged, foul-mouthed survivor, just seeking connection. Hey, Fred. Shit. In the apocalypse, it's always more fun. An online co-op. But for this to be a real zombie classic, we had to have split screen. And of course, you can play as Buddy. What a good dog.
Oh, come on. How could you not want to play it?
Arizona Sunshine. Wish list now.
Gotta love split screen. Take the scenic route through the apocalypse in Arizona Sunshine, which is coming soon to PC.
Who split screens anymore?
You'd rather wind down with some
You gotta have
virtual
friends for
manual
that.
labor and heavy equipment operation?
Sure, I know someone who could use the wrecking ball practice.
Well, here's an update on Construction Simulator Evolution.
Every place carries a story. But not every story is meant to last. Sometimes progress means letting go. Piece by piece, what once stood comes down. Not out of destruction, but out of choice. Because every new beginning needs space. We tear down to reshape the future.
Yeah, I don't get it. There are a few
Master
quite
the
famous
art of
split screen
demolition in
games,
Construction Simulator Evolution,
such as
which is
Split
coming soon to
Fiction.
PC and consoles.
And now for something completely different.
That's right. Our next game is a surreal medieval shooter inspired by the works of Hieronymus Bosch.
What the hell is up with that gun? Okay.
Survive the Garden of Earthly Delights in Hieronymus, which is coming soon to PC.
Get it on your wish list ASAP, but don't close that tab because it's time for yet another world premiere. It's the next game from a beloved Kyoto indie studio.
Oh, I need food. Food and sleep. Mushrooms with holes in them. Can you make me some too and send it here? I mean, I could, but it's gonna be pretty bad and gross by the time it reaches Finland. I liked the original graphics, the live action ones. My watch just told me my sleep score
Propel
was
the
very
hand-drawn
low.
Hordes in Pixel Junk Monsters 3, which is coming soon. Drop it on your wish list now and sign up for the
I
private
disagree.
playtest, which kicks off on September 4th.
Next up, we've got a developer diary for Ion 2, an Unreal Engine 5 MMO where the sky is your battlefield.
Jesus.
안녕하세요. 아이온2의 개발을 총괄하고 있는 백승욱 CBO입니다. 완전히 새로운 MMORPG를 만든다기보다 기존 MMORPG 플레이어들이 아쉬워했던 부분을 그동안의 경험과 발전된 기술을 결합하여 해법을 제시하고자 하였습니다. 친구나 지인이 함께 플레이하는 즐거움을 원하는 사람은 결코 사라지지 않을 것이므로 그런 분들의 기대에 부응하는 게임을 계속 만들고 있습니다. 아이온2가 그런 기대를 충족시키는 게임이라고 생각합니다.
아이온2는 자유로운 비행뿐만 아니라 하늘과 땅, 물속까지 눈에 보이는 모든 곳을 직접 가볼 수 있다는 것이 핵심입니다. 단순히 넓기만 한 필드가 아니라 공간의 제약 없이 세계를 직접 탐험하면서 진정한 오픈 월드를 경험할 수 있도록 만들었습니다.
Okay.
안녕하세요. 아이온2 게임 디렉터 김남준입니다. 반갑습니다. 기존 게임들에서 높은 곳은 그저 랜드마크였지만
See, they said this was a world premiere too, and I'm pretty sure that they announced this game already.
전쟁 상황에서 창의적이고 변칙적인 플레이가
And
발생하는
I've
것을
seen the
확인했습니다.
footage that they're
보통
showing.
비행을 하게 되면 등속
But
운동이나
it
가속
does
운동을 하게
look
되는데
pretty
이렇게
freaking
했을 때
awesome.
실제로 캐릭터는 빠르게 움직이지만 유저들이 느끼는 속도감은 느껴지지 않게 되는 것 같았습니다. 그래서 비행 중 속도의 차이를 주는 것에 대해 집중했고 활강이나 바람길, 비행 속도를 높여주는 서클 등 다양한 요소를
Holy
추가하여 속도감이
shit.
느껴질 수 있도록 많은 노력을 기울였습니다. 높은 곳에 올라가 봤을 때 이제 무언가 찾을 수 있도록 탐험적인 요소를 추가했습니다. 무엇보다 그 전쟁 상황에서 주변 시야가 아닌 공중에서 그 주변을 확인할 수 있는 요소가 추가되면서 이를 통해 발생할 수 있는 플레이의 확장성을 열었다라고 생각해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 도전적인 컨텐츠를 원하시는 분들은 높은 난이도의 컨텐츠에 도전하면서 공략과 성장의 성취감을 느낄 수 있고 조금 더 편안한 플레이를 원하시는 분들은 채집이나 몬스터 수집 같은 다양한 컨텐츠를 자신의 속도에 맞춰 즐길 수 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 아이언2에서 아트 디렉터를 맡고 있는 차봉섭입니다. 아트리아에서는 목적지로 향하는 과정 자체가 하나의 경험이 되기를 바랬습니다. 길을 걷다가 문득 시선을 빼앗는 풍경을 만나고 물속으로 들어가 예상하지 못했던 공간을 발견하고 하늘로 날아올랐을 때는 익숙한 세계가 전혀 다른 모습으로 보이는 경험을 주고 싶었습니다. 그렇게 이동하고 탐험하는 과정에서 저곳에는 무엇이 있을까라는 호기심이 자연스럽게 생기는 세계.
It's kind of graphically incredible, I'm not gonna lie.
아트리아입니다.
안녕하세요. 아이언2 풍연섭 기술 디렉터입니다. 언리얼 엔진 5의 새로운 렌더링 기술을 활용해 더 많은 오브젝트를 효율적으로 렌더링했고 넓은 월드에서도 자연스러운 그림자를 표현했으며 시간과 환경 변화에 따른 조명도 사실적으로 구현할 수 있었습니다.
아이언2는 솔로 플레이어들이 할 수 있는 컨텐츠와 파티 컨텐츠가 공존하고 있습니다. 그리고 파티 플레이를 하더라도 큰 부담이 없도록 컨텐츠를 디자인했으니 선택에 따라 편안하게 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
If it looked anything like this, I bet it did.
진행 속도와 플레이 패턴을 면밀히 살펴보면서 업데이트 시점을 결정해 나갈 계획입니다. 특히 글로벌 서비스는 다양한 지역의 플레이어분들이 함께하는 만큼 실제 플레이 데이터와 피드백을 다각도로 살펴보며 글로벌 환경에 맞춰 가장 잘 맞는 업데이트 계획을 만들어 나가는 것이 중요하다고 생각합니다.
이걸 빨리 글로벌 유저들한테 어서 빨리 보여드리고 싶은 그런 마음, 너무 기쁜 마음으로 기대하고 있어 사실. 지금 바로 스팀 위시리스트에 추가해주세요.
9월 17일과 18일 이틀간 진행되는 런칭 스케일 테스트에도 꼭 함께 해주세요.
10월 5일에 플레이해보세요.
Launch scale
Mark
test,
your diaries
17th
for
and 18th
September, when you can
September.
finally get your hands on Ion 2. Okay, Ange, let's give the good people another trailer.
You got it. Here's the release date trailer for Star Trek Outposts Unknown, a Starfleet city builder where you chart alien worlds.
Colonize them, you bitch. That game does look good. Ion. Not this. I think the only build sims that I ever got into, I tried to play Roller Coaster Tycoon once. It didn't work out. But I friggin' love the Jurassic World games. Building dinosaur parks.
You heard it here first. Star Trek Outposts Unknown is coming to PC on October 20th.
Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for the tactical shooter War Dogs. And I think it's about time we find out the release date for this game. Don't you?
You know it.
But we already know the release date.
I'll revive underneath him. Go on, go on.
Yes.
Pre-order and wishlist it now because War Dogs is launching into early access on September 10th.
And now it's time to check out The Journey Home, an atmospheric puzzle platformer written by the best-selling author Sophie Lee Robbins.
Sophie B. Hawkins?
How I got here, I don't remember. I've spent my whole life gazing up at the stars. But I've never seen beauty like this. This place is different. Time has stopped. Or was it ever even moving at all? Everything, all at once, illuminated. There's something here, and it knows me.
I'm in.
All of me. Just beyond my reach, there's a face, a voice I know better than my own, pulling at me. Whatever is waiting for me out there, has been calling me my whole life. I have to find out what it is.
The Journey Home is coming soon to PC. But
That
there's a
actually
demo
looks
out now on
awesome.
Steam if you want to check it out. What's next, Nick?
Well, we've got some news about Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault, the beloved Shopkeeper RPG, which is currently in early access, but for how much longer?
Ever.
This shop isn't your choice. It's your duty, your legacy. And it gives you a chance to learn how to read the room, to pick your battles, to know exactly what's worth keeping. You learn that not all fights are won with steel. Some are won with patience. Some with care. Because greed will fill your pack. But only wisdom brings it home. Driven by heart, you balance both worlds, not to escape your legacy, but to own it. This is who you are.
Moonlighter
Yes.
2: The Endless Vault 1.0 release lands on September 2nd for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
For this next trio of trailers, we're going to pass over presenting duties to some awesome HoloLive creators.
So, while we go hit the safe room for some green herb smoothies, please welcome Shiori Novella and Vestia Zeta to the Future Game Show. How's it going?
Thank you, Leon and Grace, or Nick and Angela. I'm Shiori, and this is...
Hi, I'm Zeta.
And we're so excited to be here with you guys.
All right, let's get into it. First up is Everwind, a first-person survival game where you and your friends command a flying ship across a shattered sky. Super cool.
What? It's just Windrose, but Minecraft. With an airship. Okay, maybe it's more Valheim. Valheimencraft.
Everwind is coming to consoles in 2027 with a major update coming in September. But, what's next?
Next is... Ooh, this one's a good one. Sword Sage Awakening, a third-person action RPG where you take
I
down
haven't
beasts from
played
Chinese
Valheim in so
folklore.
long.
Even better, there's even a cute red panda friend.
I bet you it's still such a good game, but nothing will ever compare to playing it the first time. There's loads of new stuff. Is there, though? No, there actually is, since the last time I played. The Ashlands weren't even in Valheim the last time I played it.
Sword Sage Awakening is coming soon to PC and consoles. But you can wishlist it now on Steam. And you could because it looks really cool.
It does look really cool. We have one more game to show you before we hand it back to Nick and Angela. Here's a new trailer for The Sinking City 2, a survival horror game set in a creepy Lovecraftian world.
Dude, I wanted to play Sinking City so freaking bad. And I was enjoying the game, and I can't remember what part of the game I ended up making it to, but it just kept crashing my PlayStation. I never got to finish this game because it crashed my PlayStation every single time I got to a certain location. I was pretty upset about it too.
Oh, that looks so cool and spooky. The Sinking City 2 is out now. And it's coming to Switch 2 in 2027. Enjoy the monsters then. And with that, we're out of here. Thanks for having us, Future Game Show.
Thank you for having us. Now back to Nick and Angela. I mean, Leon and Grace.
I love you!
Thanks for stopping by.
And as for what's next, we've got our second Ones to Watch deep dive.
Here's an interview with the team behind Tides of Annihilation, a fantasy hack and slash set in a fractured London and inspired by Arthurian legend.
Oh my god. I feel so dumb. I just realized that that TV that I said is really cool isn't real.
Hello, my name is Ari Chen. I am the co-CEO of Eclipse Glow Games and the game director of Tides of Annihilation. Tides of Annihilation tells a story inspired by Arthurian legend. However, we did not want simply to reproduce the existing mythology of King Arthur in its entirety. We wanted to approach it from the perspective of Chinese developers and transform it into a fantasy game. Although the game is based on Arthurian legend, the entire story has been reinterpreted from our perspective as developers.
Gwendolyn's
Shut up.
background is one of the main elements of the game.
Dude's name is Kung Fu.
A little about who she is at the beginning of the game. At the start, Gwendolyn
Lucky
is
bastard.
an ordinary person from the modern world who becomes caught up in the disaster caused by an invasion from another dimension.
This
As a modern
looks
person,
incredible.
She's thrown into a hostile and malicious other world. While she's there, she receives
Like,
encouragement
visually,
from
you
her
know what I mean?
companions
Like,
and
I
actually grows
really
into a commander
appreciate
capable of leading
the
Knights.
level of just detail in aesthetic that people are putting into games.
Once it presents
Even
a point
simple
at which the
games
game
have
has
just
settled into
such
a relatively
great
stable rhythm, and the combat systems are being used more fully.
atmosphere.
As a result, the section being shown takes place around the middle of the game.
I couldn't
and
think of the
features
word for a second
relatively
there.
high level of combat intensity.
Combat is at the heart of the experience, because this is ultimately an action game. We want as many players as possible to experience the enjoyment of action.
They
games
are
when they
identical.
play it. For that reason, we have carefully refined the combat system.
Which is why they
This
all look
includes the knight
amazing.
system, which gives players access to a greater variety of character builds. Players can combine these elements to create many different combat styles.
The concept we developed is something I call the dual frontline battle system. This system allows the protagonist to fight alongside the knights she summons, working together with them in battle. I wanted to introduce more companions into combat, so that the player would no longer feel alone and would have the sense that other characters were actively supporting them.
I don't want to
Our game is
hate
primarily an action adventure game.
Notorious
so it has
hater.
two central
Didn't
elements.
Final
The
Fantasy
first
do
is,
that
of course,
first?
Combat. The other is exploring and adventuring through another world. The adventure side of the game also builds on the
Where's
important feature
Mariska
of
when I
the
need her?
combat
She'd be able to
system,
tell me.
The knights.
She's an
During
avid
exploration,
Final Fantasy
the knights
player.
provide the protagonist with a wide range of abilities and assistance. The main purpose of exploration is ultimately to support the combat experience. At its core, combat remains the game's most distinctive feature. Exploration gives players additional resources, more room for error, and a wider variety of builds to discover and develop. To give an example of how the knights fight, we currently have the main knight, Bedivere. His design is centered on speed and fluid connectivity, allowing players to perform combinations easily and smoothly. He therefore has linked light and heavy attacks. Palamedes, the first knight, is primarily built around charged attacks, so the player has to recognize and take advantage of the right opportunities. And Kay, the time knight, needs to deploy time bombs at crucial moments. These can interrupt enemy attacks and also temporarily stop time. Each of our knights has
Can't
therefore
get
been
information
carefully designed.
overloaded
We
if you
wanted each
can't
knight to
read.
feel different to control and to offer the player a distinct kind of
Shots fired.
How is this possible?
Wait, you talking about? No, I'm kidding.
This is the first time we're formally introducing the knight
true.
Lancelot.
I
He's a
can't
very
read.
important character within the game's story, and he also has a highly distinctive presence during combat. He can closely follow Gwendolyn's movements and perform coordinated attacks with her, creating the feeling of a sword dance between the two.
With Tides of Annihilation, our hope is that our first project as a studio
I
will be
thought that was an
recognized by
enemy,
players
dude. That was
within
a
the action game
landscape.
genre. We hope that, in the eyes of players, our finished work will be considered a worthy and accomplished action-adventure game.
Damn sorceresses.
As for when the game will be completed, I think we simply need to continue working harder so that we can finish it and bring it to players as soon as possible.
Thank you all for your interest in Tides of Annihilation. We sincerely hope that players will enjoy the game when it comes to PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Thank you.
Shout out to Eclipse Glow Games for the insight on Tides of Annihilation, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
All right, eyes up if you like co-op games, as we have some exciting news to share about the latest entry in the We Were Here series, We Were Here Tomorrow.
Now,
Son
if
of
you're
a
not in the loop, this
bitch.
is an asymmetrical co-op game where you use walkie-talkies to solve
So
puzzles.
mean.
And we're about to find out when you can
I'm
start playing
watching
it.
game show.
Ready up, Captain.
The walkie-talkies are back.
Testing, testing. Eagle 1 to Eagle 2. Eagle out. Do you see that canister behind you? Does that fit in there? Call me big brain, call me big brain.
So all my drawings, they're all black and white, so I could probably only go based off shapes.
Okay, well it looks like a bud and it's spiky.
Sorry, come again?
I like this one.
I'll take this one. Oh. Let's see what this does.
Whoa! Get it off of me, get it off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hey!
We sent the lasers through these lasers, which sent all the way to the other lasers, down back to these lasers, and boom, we're out of here.
Let's go!
We did it! Check this out.
Wait, did we do that?
Fantastic progress, team.
Let your best friend know that We Were Here Tomorrow is launching in October for PC and console.
And while you're organizing a co-op session, let me pique your interest with another great
Note
game.
to self.
Guns of Eschaton is a Souls-like shooter set in a world imagined
Don't
by
do
Victor
ab rolls with
Antonov,
your hair
the
down.
creative mind behind
You run it
Dishonored's
over with the
Dunwall
wheel.
and Half-Life 2's City 17. Here's the latest trailer.
What did I miss?
This place is an inevitable conflict. It approaches. This world will burn. It starts with you and ends with you. You must die for you to survive.
Well, now I have to look up a
Now,
game.
Guns of Eschaton is coming to PC and consoles in
Whee!
2026. Now, what have you got for us, Nick?
Well, I think another spooky mystery is in the cards, quite literally. Hillthorn is a card-based detective game where knowledge equals progression, but don't take my word for it.
Hmm. Does it though? It doesn't have enough.
If that trailer made you want to unravel the mystery of Hillthorn,
Magic and
great news. It's launching in November and a demo is
Stuff.
out now on Steam. So you can
Just
go
kidding.
check it out after the show. Now you're probably wondering why we're suddenly in a broadcasting studio.
Kind of, but I'm really just digging the jerseys. And if I had to guess, though, I'd say it had something to do with our next world premiere.
You're always one step ahead of me. Here's the next game from the team that brought you Journey to the Savage Planet.
It's like something you and the Hubs could play together. Yeah, murder mysteries. All right, what's up with this now? Is it NHL Blitz? Anybody remember NFL Blitz, where they just had wrestling and football combined?
Now that is a play no one saw coming. Breakaway Hockey League is the first modern hockey game coming to PC in nearly 20 years. It's a
Mutant
fast,
League football
skill-based
was better.
4x4 hockey game where every player controls a single skater.
Expect non-stop highlight reel plays and no sitting on the bench or in the penalty box. And I am totally keeping this jersey, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too. Anyway, it's coming soon to PC.
Keep the jersey,
so
get rid of
slap
the
it on your
pants.
wish lists and sign up for future playtests.
Now, we need to get changed and make our way out of the studio. So, for this next part, we're going to throw it over to
I really
a
don't
series
like
of
those
back-to-back
pants.
trailers, starting with a world premiere.
They bother me. Yeah, just shirt dick it on stream. Yes. In space, no hear scream, cause deaf. These graphics look terrible. Yeah, they weren't good. No. They need to remake Medal of Honor. Like the first Medal of Honor game. It was so good. If it's out now, how is it a future game?
Come on, come on. Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Police Simulator. Your badge awaits. Wishlist now.
I summoned you, my brother. There are things to be done.
I don't know what it is, but you can hang dong. I'm in.
The armory is open for you.
Ice Simulator. Yeah. Just demon dicking it. 10 out of 10.
Actor of my conspiracy. Move to the portal. My father has to be removed. Join us or die. Someone has to kill the Nail Crown.
Nick, I just saw this in that green room.
What do you got?
Ran out of coffee, morale is gone, everyone is exhausted, itchy, tasty.
We should probably be worried about that.
Yeah, let's just play it by ear. Camera's still rolling.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. Here's a new trailer for Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy.
That's what I was thinking of. Plague Tale. I never finished the second one.
Residents of Plague Tale Legacy is out tomorrow, August 27th for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
And speaking of plagues, we're following that trailer with a closer look at Exterminauts, a cooperative shooter where you play as a pest control crew.
Exterminauts was revealed yesterday, but we've got the inside scoop direct from the developers.
Hey, Future Game Show. I'm Vincent from Behavior Interactive in Montreal, Quebec, and I'm creative director on Exterminauts, which is a co-op PvE shooter where you're part of a blue-collar crew whose job is to repair and exterminate. It's fast, relentless action that rewards teamwork, creativity, and skill to get the job done. Thankfully, you have all the weaponized power tools at your disposal on your work shift. This includes not only guns, but a variety of special weapons to deliver crazy elemental damage, and a special power clamp that activates your overdrive system to use in all sorts of utility and combat situations.
Exterminauts takes place on planet Tien, where a new miracle energy source was discovered called polymorphic plasma. So it's just one problem: alien pests. This plasma is like honey to them. They'll tear through infrastructure, machinery, and entire facilities to get at it, causing chaos across the planet, and this is your problem to fix.
You might have seen the trailer we released yesterday. We wanted to kick things off by showing the tough, blue-collar style the Exterminauts have and focusing on the gear and the tools they use. Even if they have a job to do, we wanted to show off the frenetic action right away, but also the comedic undertone that's always ready to creep up. The game's core loop is a 20 to 40 minute run that begins with players selecting a work order from the job board, gearing up, and punching in. Once deployed to the work site, the mission is simple: fix, fight, and collect. Players repair damaged infrastructure, exterminate pests, and gather valuable resources while completing contract objectives. Every job culminates in a hectic final stand, holding the line against waves of pests while waiting for extraction.
There's literally Helldivers.
Back aboard the rig, players can cash in their earnings, purchase upgrades, customize their loadouts, and prepare for the next shift before punching in for the next contract.
After almost 5 years of working on this game, at this point, I'm just excited for people to discover the experience at large. If you want me to pick one, I'd pick the special weapons. Man, I love our special weapons. Shooting a massive behemoth with a cryoblaster or with a stasis railgun is just one of those satisfying things ever.
Exterminauts is coming to PC and consoles in 2027, and we'll have more to share about the game over the course of 2026. And in the meantime, you can wishlist, pre-order, and check out our social pages.
Exterminauts is headed to PC and consoles in 2027, so get it on your wish list now and keep an eye out on socials for more info.
Now, let's take a hard pivot into the world of Mr. Records, a vinyl shop owner with a rhythmic imagination.
This dude's on acid. They stole those plants from Mario. But can you pet the dog? You can't have dog in game with no pets, okay? You have to be able to pet the dog. It's like a law.
The adorable Mr. Records is coming soon to PC and Nintendo Switch too.
Now we're closing in on the end of the show, but don't let that fool you into thinking we're out of surprises.
Nope. In fact, here's a world premiere for an anime-inspired indie game with jaw-dropping pixel art.
Mm-hmm. No. I can't read. I have no idea what was going on. It's not even fair.
That was your first
Boring.
look at Lost Ditch Effort, which is coming in 2027, but
That's
you can
mean.
wishlist it now on Steam.
And now we've got a gameplay presentation for Into the Wind, a dreamy delivery simulator where you pilot a sentient motorcycle.
No. All right, I'm in.
Hi, I'm Robin from Bloom and Gloom Games, and this is a gameplay sneak peek at Into the Wind, a cozy adventure where you take over your missing uncle's delivery firm and drive, fly,
To be
and
fair,
run
I
deliveries
do like
together with your
anime, but
trusty
for some
sentient
reason,
motorcycle
anime-style
playing
games
Ares.
just no.
Let's get started. We are saving up for some engine upgrades for Hermes for a race in a few days. So let's go down to town and see if we can find some packages to deliver. Different types of cargo affect driving and flying in different ways, and more challenging deliveries means more pay for your efforts. Today, we're looking for something fairly chill. This red sign means they're looking for some delivery help. Let's see what they have for us. Looks dangerous. Too lively. Some heavy ones. They'll bring in a good deal of money, but the weight will make it hard to fly. So let's pick a good route and stick to the roads. As with cargo, there are different kinds of jobs that come with different challenges. The job we picked up is a standard delivery to Falco Homestead, meaning we can take our time. We could also stop in the villages we pass through to pick up new jobs or browse the shops for new parts or customizables. Currently,
Best
we're fully
DoorDasher
loaded, so
ever.
just refuel before we continue. Pirates ahead. With our current load, we would have a hard time fighting back or flee without damaging our cargo. Better to pick a way around instead. And here we are. Let's just pick up the right thing and head inside. After delivering our heaviest package, we're now light enough to fly. Launch pads are not necessary to take off, but they sure help. Let's go back to those pirates and chase them off for an extra reward. Flying offers a great deal of freedom and potential for aerial acrobatics, and we will use what we can to get behind the pirate airplanes for a better shot. Our weapon today is the machine gun, so we have to get up close in tight dogfights to get in a fast burst. Pirates come in packs, and we need to take them down one at a time, while the rest are bombarding us from several directions. If we take down the leader, the whole bunch will flee, presumably back to the hotel bar, where we could visit them later if we wanted to. Phew, finally got rid of them. But pirates are not all you have to watch out for in Santa Rosa. Occasional landslides, the weather, and not least of all, local traffic. As the day is coming to an end, we head back home for some upgrades and rest. With that, we are at the end of our gameplay sneak peek of Into the Wind, and now we
You're
need your
picking
help.
up a flight
The game is
stick
still
for
very
War
much in
Dogs?
development, and we are preparing for playtests in the near future. Head over to our Steam page to wishlist and sign up for the playtest now, and come join our Discord to follow Into the Wind's development up close. Cheers!
That actually
Into the
looks
Wind
pretty
is coming soon to PC, but you can sign
interesting.
up for the playtest now and join the official Discord to chart its development.
Okay, what's next? You guessed it.
And fun.
World premiere.
World premiere. Here's a brand new entry in a beloved
Someone
series
Snapbot,
of
he paid
strategy games.
$160 on Amazon. I got one used for $60. Nice.
Legends speak of a world once whole.
It's a unique thought. It definitely is.
Plunged it into darkness.
I'd be interested.
Of a crown of creation, guarding the memory of all things. Wielding shards of great legacy, the lost lands could rise once more. To be explored. To be claimed. But deep beneath the forest boughs, the greed has learned to rule.
You can't put ads on my shit.
Reclaim the Land in Kingdom 3 Rising Realms, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And continuing the fantasy theme, this next game has you catering for weary heroes in a cozy tower.
Ooh, I've got a great recipe actually. You take a red herb, mix it with a green herb, add a little seltzer water, and it fixes everything. Hangovers, chainsaw wounds, trust me, it's awesome.
Let's hope this place can do better than Raccoon City hospitality.
That was your first look at Dungeons & Dragons Long Rest Tavern, which is coming to PC in early 2027.
All right, time for our final ones to watch deep dive of the Gamescom showcase.
Now this time we're focusing on No Law, a cyber grunge revenge thriller from the team that brought you The Descent.
I just saw something on this morning.
To tell you all about it.
You hear about this Gardner guy going after the mayors?
I'm Tor Frick, and I'm creative director here at Neon Giant, working on No Law. No Law is a cyberpunk immersive sim. By that we mean it's a game where player agency is at the game's core. The player is free to play and explore the city of Port Desire however he pleases.
We provide you a toolbox. We provide you with abilities and actual tools to use.
That dude.
Instead of building a problem, a puzzle,
I will never get that
we
head
design
out
a
of my
solution for playstyle
mind.
A or
What
playstyle
is
B.
that?
We just lay it all out for you in a more loose manner, and we just say, you go have fun, and we will just try and build a world and systems that will just handle whatever you're attempting to do.
Nobody sees him go in.
So in our recent
Aesthetic
trailer
wig.
that we showcased at ONL, we wanted to showcase how the
That
player
hair is
can
a choice,
approach
man.
playing the game in various different ways. It doesn't matter if you want to play the game balls to the wall, guns blazing, or
Is that
shot
a
to the
wig?
face, or if you want to tinker
No,
more with
that's-
explosives, hacking, any of those things are like viable ways to play the game. It's a narrative-driven game, but we also want the game to narratively react to how you are playing.
So Port Desire is perfect for our kind of game, humor, attitude, spectacle, in the sense that there literally is no governing set of laws. There are rules, there are consequences, which fit right into our gameplay of whatever you do, there will be follow-ups, there will be consequences, which is very exciting for us.
Not only did we want to create a city that felt grounded, it also needed to be the kind of place where an adventure and a game like this can take place.
We've chosen to build a smaller city, but just make sure that it's super interesting and super rewarding to explore.
This is the kind of game where you go into an apartment and you try to find the clues. You go like, what happened here? We don't want the world to feel overwhelming. We want it to feel big, but we are much more interested in making something that feels layered and dense, where the player on the way to that apartment is like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna investigate this missing person. And you go like, ooh, wait, there is something around the corner. I can see that there's a door ajar in this apartment building and there's like a dead body in there, but I can't get in. How do I get in? We want that kind of distraction where as you're moving.
Great, so ADHD overload, huh?
Balcony, you can probably get up there.
Cool.
Again, we're not telling you how or where to go, but we want you to kind of choose your own approach, choose your own playstyle, and choose how to get there.
The guns are big and heavy. You know, if they jam, you know, it's the kind of gun that you can hit someone over the head with, right? Like, we want that feeling everything we do in the game. No matter if it's, you know, the chunky computers to the, you know, the weapons to the mechs, all throughout the game, we wanted to have that grounded physical feeling.
And a mantra we had from day one was, if 100 people play this game, there should be 100 different user stories. We really want this to be your story. We don't want to force you into telling you, and this is how Gardner solved all the problems. It's much cooler if you tell us, how did you do it? So every single NPC in the entire game can be killed. Not saying you should, but death is always permanent. So if you kill a shop owner, that shop is pretty much effed and has to close down because there's no staff around.
If you take out every single weapon vendor in the city, you no longer have a way to buy guns.
This can definitely put you in certain predicaments as far as knowing what to do. So we have put one safeguard in place, is that if you kill some of the absolutely most major characters, the game will tell you, it's like, just so you know, you did this. You're free to continue your adventure, but this character won't be able to help you. Are you sure you want to carry on? And that's just our way of saying, it's your responsibility now. You can't go on Reddit and say, I don't know what to do.
No Law is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
A lot of stories about
I am gonna play this, and I'm gonna kill every single person. Just right out the gate. Just the whole city. Game over.
Thank you to the folks at Neon Giant for that window into the world of No Law. Wishlist it now because it's coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
And let's keep things moving with an action game set in the Warhammer universe.
Here's the latest trailer for Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, a Metroidvania where you play as a sneaky little Skaven.
Rinnik escapes cage.
No one is safe. Nope. Not a single people. What? Why? Is that on my end or is it theirs? My internet looks fine. Oh shit, maybe it's not. Nope. That was all on my end. Apparently pushing it full screen was not a good idea.
I hear something. Yes, yes. It was.
It couldn't handle it. Is that Master Splinter? Well, it's not anymore.
Which will be death, master.
Preparing for open enrollment,
Rise through the
October
ranks of the
30th.
Ratmen in Warhammer
Yeah, I'm
Age
lowering
of
my health
Sigmar
insurance.
Deathmaster, which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Now, fair warning for all you horror fans out there, this next game is no joke.
That's right, Ritual Tides is set on a remote British island full of Lovecraftian creatures, and the team at Vertpaint have put together one hell of a trailer. You ready for the grand finale, Ange?
Ooh, whatever it takes. Count me in.
Too many cuts.
Where am I?
Shirt dick in it.
You didn't die. How very interesting. Please, come, join us.
Oh. Thanks.
The dude is just like constantly drooling over that cup.
To discuss.
Dude just got his mouse pointer in the middle of the screen. You see the new RE game, Veronica? Yeah. I saw the announcement trailer when they announced it. It's a remake of Code Veronica. I've been complaining about that not being a thing since they announced Resident Evil 4 was the next remake after 3. That game looks strange. It's like Silent Hill takes place in old.
As well as your nightmares, Ritual Tides is coming to PC and consoles, and you can wishlist it now.
The great work continues with new hands.
Ange, what's going on? I thought this was the end of our show.
What is this place? Looks like an abandoned toy factory. Oh, they're building something big out there.
It looks
Whatever it
like
is, I
your
think we're
bodies
trapped.
don't fit the
Listen,
scale.
So while you guys watch our final trailer, let's me and you look for some animal medallions, chest plugs, precinct keys, I don't know.
Oh, a crank. There's always a crank.
Always thinking. Enjoy.
Now what? That's creepy. I just realized something. What did you realize? More sadness, but we lost our heart of metal last summer. A Heart of Country this summer. I'm taking next summer off. I don't know. I missed it because I was reading chat. What was it?
Experience the Poppy Playtime universe from a new perspective in Escape from Playtime, a co-op survival horror game where you play as a crew of misfit toys.
Hit that wishlist button and tell your friends, because Escape from Playtime is coming soon. But with that, we've officially reached the end of the Gamescom showcase.
I knew who you were talking about.
But guys, really, don't go anywhere. FGS Live from Gamescom is airing right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and premieres that you don't want to miss.
And the fun continues on August 30th for the FGS Best of Gamescom, where our editorial team is taking you onto the show floor for a debrief of the biggest news from the event.
And in the meantime, remember to head over to the official
Someone
Future
lock
Game
up
Show
Stevie
Steam
Nicks
page
now.
to wishlist everything you saw from today's show. And you can also check out GamesRadar.com for all the follow-up intel. I'm Nick Apostolidis.
And I'm Angela Santalbano.
And this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2026. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy 18.
I don't know if I could watch the rest. Oh, I suppose we can watch another 15 minutes and then I gotta get ready to go. Gotta make some food. Might finish this movie I started yesterday when I was jogging. I started
Probably not, bro. Probably not, you know what I'm saying? Like, no cap, for real?
I'm Nathan.
Probably not.
And that was Boltgun 2. I'm sorry to
started
I bloody love Warhammer, and I love the fact that we
what's
were
that movie? Lee Cronin's The Mummy. I only made it an hour into it.
With that trailer. Boltgun 2 is coming out on October the 14th. It's got music by the legendary Mick Gordon, and we have just seen that Vashtor is making an appearance as a primary antagonist. It is going on my wish list, and it demands to be on yours as well.
There's plenty more where that came from, though, because over the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to bring you brand new trailers, gameplay deep dives, and world premieres that, no offense, you are simply not ready for.
You really are not, but we're still going to keep the action high right now by taking a look.
They're not really there either. This is blue screened.
This is a big city. The perfect set. Crowded, chaotic, concealed. Learn very early where to stand. When the light forgives, what it exposes. They call action, and I move. Because I know how scenes fall apart when no one takes control.
Oh my god, it's John Wick.
You don't talk about your past much.
Nothing interesting there.
I doubt that.
The violence isn't the point. It's the choreography.
Max Payne? No. They are working on the Max Payne remake, though. Blackwood Act 1, aka John Wick.
Blackwood Act 1 is coming to PC on September 16th, so wishlist it now. Tell you something, I'm always getting in fights at Subway.
You mean on the Subway, right? Like in the game?
No, at Subway, the sandwich shop. It's something about all the bread.
Right, okay. Up next, it's time to go to the truly chaotic world of Crimson Moon, a game whose tagline sounds like trying to wake up an angry teenager. It's time to rise, violent ones! Oh, that was lovely. That was really nice. Well done, mate, well done.
You ever feel like a game comes out and has massive success and then everybody else is like, I could do that?
A game so violent
Because
that
so
Peace
many of
itself
these
had to take
games
out a
just
restraining order
look
against
like
it.
other
That was
games.
Crimson Moon, and you and a friend can crush, stab, and obliterate everything in your path when the game comes to PS5, Xbox, and PC on September the 1st.
Now, from piles of bodies to a complete lack of them entirely, it's time to talk about Ravage, a new immersive sci-fi puzzler which asks you to find out what exactly happened to your missing crew members. Where did they go? Where are they? Up there? Are they down here?
Nope.
Yeah, check his butt.
Perfect. Time to reloop. Vesta. An exoplanet capable of harboring humanity was our new hope. My team and I were sent here to the Ares station to study it. But everything went wrong.
We only have a few hours of power left, and we have to expect another wave of phenomena. We need to find a way for everyone to live.
I only did this for the good of the mission.
I like puzzles.
What's gotten into you? You don't understand anything. Tick tock.
I'm finishing what I started.
And you can trap yourself in the time loop that is Ravage.
It's sad seeing all these release dates that are 2026 because none of them have a chance in my 2026 lineup.
Wish for as you drift off to sleep every night.
Oh yeah, that someone would take the best level from Titanfall 2 and turn it into a full game.
Well,
has it happened?
This is Tempest Vitae. He's quite excited.
Hello, Alex. My name is Boris Oswald. I'm the one that left you a kicker lightly. I don't know how much you know. We are in the Theta.
Well, this one's less Borderlands and more Borderlands 2.
You've seen it. It's alive. And now the Lawkeepers, they want what we made.
Ah,
Have it.
funny. What's the difference? There isn't one. It was funny.
Look for the remaining scientists.
For me.
Vincent Hayes is our leader. Help them. He'll help you. It's not just the soldiers, Alex. This future is cruel.
God, my fucking neck hurts, man. My elbow hurts, my neck hurts, my wrists hurt.
What else is left?
When's it gonna be my time?
help us start over.
That was Tempus Vitae there, letting you hop between two of the darkest timelines possible. And fun fact, we actually saw this game 3 years ago in Brazil and have been desperate to bring it to you, so it's lovely to have it here on the showcase. So get a jump on the game when it releases in 2027 by adding it to your wish list
Haunted
now.
Paws.
Why not just head to the FGS Steam page and wishlist
We're
every
so
single
cooked.
game we've covered so far?
Okay, I want to
Show
see a
those
few
devs
of
some
these.
love. Mwah. But next up,
Your neck, wrist, and throat hurt, huh? I didn't say throat.
an exciting announcement.
Oh, funny. What is happening? There is so much going on right now, I don't even know what the game is about. Could you imagine if this was the actual gameplay? It's just hard cuts all over the place.
That's right, Neon Abyss 2 is coming out of early access very soon, so get ready to team up with friends, wield some truly mad weapons, and conquer
TikTok
the
brain
abyss.
game.
But you know what, Nath? I think it's time that we too conquer our own fears. I think it's time that we gave the people at home a world premiere. So let's be brave little boys and set sail into the unknown.
We can do it!
Can we though? Nope. Nice pony. Royal hen abducted.
That was Matalots, a charming seafaring adventure where you take a mostly useless crew and whip them into shape. It's coming to Steam Early Access in 2027, so add it to your wishlist now.
Now, as you can maybe tell, it's quite sunny here in Cologne, so while I apply suntan lotion to Jules' head like a plasterer, why don't you enjoy these back-to-back trailers? Yeah, just soak them all in. Bring it to me.
Yeah, you got a lot to work with.
Meet Pawn, a tanuki with a good heart and a talent for doing things later. The Matsuri Festival.
I don't know how anybody else feels about this, and again, notorious hater, but that whole stuff that they do in games instead of voiceovers, I hate. I just can't stand it. I wish they wouldn't do it.
Friends to make, games to
Just
play,
like don't have audio.
activities to do, stories to share, and a little quiet pride in a job done just right. And our pawn
I don't know why I don't like
ready
it,
to make a difference.
but it bothers me.
All it takes, one long summer to fix what matters most. Tanuki Pawn Summer. Wishlist now.
Is this the... No, it's not.
Welcome to Plane Airlines, rookie. Your new dream job consists of boarding
Plane Airlines.
all they need during the flight.
Nice. Whenever I meet you, I'm gonna talk like that.
Weird things can happen on the job. But
Well, I would immediately know it's you and immediately walk away.
abnormal features, behavior, or conversation. If you do spot something, deal with it. Because whatever goes down, whatever choice you make, you can't go back.
I haven't seen a game with these graphics where they map actual facial scans over characters in a really long time. They serving cats? Apparently. What's with the glowing lobster? Immediately want to play. Wait, you can play a game in a game? Games on games. Dogs driving cabs. I want to play. The Haunted Paws. What is only on Nintendo?
Tanuki Pond Summer,
Fucking
Haunted
haters.
Paws, and the truly creepy looking night plane. Now, as somebody who's only recently
That's the
gotten
most
over their fear of
disappointing thing
flying,
I've
I
seen
don't feel
yet.
I'm quite ready for the fresh hell that was going on in
I don't
that
have
game.
a
You should
Switch.
Wishlist all three, and of course wishlist all of the other games featured. in the
That's a
showcase
crime.
So far.
It is a
Now, I
crime.
don't want to panic you even further, Jules, but the game we have coming up... Right, okay, that wasn't the scary part. The game we have coming up next is both a horror title and also a world premiere.
Ooh.
That means I'm gonna have to emulate it.
Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be like the girls on TV.
But aren't the people on TV secretly crazy?
Maybe, but that's why we're gonna stick together. Right?
What the? What's up, Scanner? What the fuck is this? That's what I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. What did I just walk into? Gamescom.
Hill crossover, it would look a little bit something like Sweetheart, a new rom-com survival horror game set to come to Steam next year.
Now, in our next game, which
Fever
is a
Dream.
co-op
Yeah, pretty
title,
much.
you have accidentally murdered somebody and need to work together with friends to hide the body. We are so cooked.
No, don't worry, no one will ever find the body we hid.
No. That's the name of the game. We are so cooked. The other, that's a dark secret that we can't have on camera.
Yeah, delete that last bit.
Yeah, we'll go again.
Don't worry about it.
Welcome to Emperor Nero's, the safest luxury resort in the Los
I'm immediately in because that is just ridiculous.
Another hotel advert. This better make my ex jealous. Stay in our world-famous Emperor Suite. Our staff are always happy to help. With 24-hour state-of-the-art surveillance. Hey, can I get another shot? Not tequila. The camera angle, you fool. Our canine concierge is always on patrol. Relax by the gorgeous pool. And try your luck on our casino floor.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's, the video game.
so cooked. You know, I've actually stayed at this hotel once. Legally, I'm not allowed to say more.
Put your friendships to the ultimate test when We Are So
Ridiculous.
Cooked launches on Steam October 15th.
Oh,
You
man.
can watchlist it right now. And you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
I'm going to leak our next world premiere.
No. We discussed this off camera. You can't do that. You cannot leak it. They'll find you.
They don't know nothing about
It's
me,
this time.
man. I use a VPN.
It's time.
Be that as it may, you can't leak our next world premiere because it's up right now.
All right, last world premiere, and then we're gonna.
Ribbit.
Nope, I'm out. He said, "Ribbit, ribbit, 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 ribbit." And that's not why I'm leaving. It's just because I'm not interested. And because it's 2 o'clock. I need to make food. I need to eat. I gotta go. It's time for what's in my butt. If anybody can guess, you could win a copy of Halloween. I'm just kidding. Although I said good day. Corn. No. It's my finger. Duh. What? Which finger? All of them. Next Friday is the release of Halloween. We will talk about it all week long until I actually get to play the game Friday morning. And then we're going to play Halloween like all freaking day. I don't know if I'm going to start with multiplayer or single player. I really want to go through the actual story of Halloween in game form. So we might do that first. But at some point, I'm probably going to give away a copy of the game so somebody can play with me the next week. Haha! Super rigged.
Nope.
Yes. Twill be a thing. Very rigged. Who is calling me? You cannot call me right now. I am busy. Dumb. Anyway, thank you. If it's for me, I'm not here. I'm calling you. Chrissy, you have a 651 area code? 612. Extended warranty. I haven't gotten one of those calls in a really long time. Although I did have somebody call me while I was in bed, and I answered it for no freaking reason the other day, and they just wanted to give me an assessment on getting solar. And I was like, you know, I'm kind of interested. I'm intrigued. I want to see what they have to say. And then if they tell me that it's going to cost me like $15,000, I'm going to be like, fuck no. I don't got money like that. Also depends on what they say they can get my energy usage down to. Because I think installing solar would actually help me in the resale of the house. But there's only one place I could have them install the shit. Also, if they say it's going to cost him $15, he's going to say, fuck no. Look up return on investment. Well, they're gonna supposedly put together this whole. I have a Zoom call with them tomorrow at noon, where they're gonna go through all of that, like how much it'll lower my monthly energy bill and all of that shit. But yeah, I don't know. It might be something I'm interested in doing in the future, but I don't know if I'm going to be interested in doing it like now. Well, I know I'm not going to be interested in doing it now. Going to open up the Zoom call to a dong? Yeah, they are. I'm going to accidentally stand up and not be wearing pants. Be like, "Oh no. I'm sorry." They're going to call you every week now. Yeah, probably. They've sent me like 6 text messages and 5 emails. So, I'm already over it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Have a great day. Wait, are you telling me that, or is that what I'm supposed to say to them on the Zoom call? Dragath, have a great day yourself. I've always wondered how that works when you need a new roof. Yeah, see, that's kind of where I'm at too, because like my roof is, the shingles are 7 years old. 6. They're 6 years old as of July. I mean, technically, they're good for like 20 years, but I would also want to replace them before I sell the house, because they, like, if your roof is under 5 years old, it's more valuable, which is weird to me since they're good for 20. But there is water damage to them because the previous homeowner didn't clean the roof at all or the gutters, so water was just backfilling, and some of the shingles are moldy and rotten, which is not good. So, interesting. I definitely need to replace them. What's up, Issues? Well, hello. I don't mean to call you out for lurking and putting up that dum-dum, but, you know, you did it, and it says you did it. Hello. I'm assuming the panels have to be removed and then reinstalled. I mean, I would think the same thing. You can't really shingle around them, you know? I mean, if you had a metal roof, those things are good for 50 years. Or are they aluminum? Whatever. I don't remember what metal it's made out of, but yeah. If you do that, then you could put them on top of that and be fine for your entire life. But yeah, I don't got money like that. Shit, I'm thinking about taking out another personal loan right now. But I don't really know if I want to. Sounds like a terrible idea. Kind of. It also sounds like a great idea. I'm not sure. Thoughts will have to be thunk. I'm just gonna stop him right away. I'm gonna tell him I want 2 questions answered. 1, how much is it gonna cost? And if the answer is money, I'm gonna tell them not to waste their time because I don't have any of that. And then out of curiosity, I'm going to ask them how much money it would actually save. Like, if it would bring me down to the minimum amount you have to pay just to be connected to the grid, which is, it's like $50 a month or something that you have to pay. That would be cool. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of electrical in this house, so that it's got to be a pretty good system to cover all of it. Who knows? I'll let you know what they said on Friday after I have the conversation with them tomorrow. Or maybe I will just email them and be like, you know what? This is a terrible idea. I don't know why I even said I want more information. I can't pay for anything right now. So let's just cancel that and not do this. I'm leaning towards that, but that would also take effort. I don't want to do it. By the way, just buy solar panels off Temu. No. Wouldn't buy anything from Temu. All right, Chrissy, BT Dubs, what? I'm going to say my goodbyes. We out. Everybody. Why does it say in the leaderboard that my streak is 0? Well, because you haven't shared a watch streak. It can't permanently be what your highest number is. That would just mean somebody could reach a really high watch streak and then never share their watch streak when it resets. It automatically resets to 0 when you don't share a watch streak for 3.5 days. Because I stream at least every 3 days. It's every 2, but on the weekend, I don't stream. So Saturday to Monday, or Friday to Monday, I guess. Saturdays and Sundays, I don't. So that's a 2-day gap, which means, you know, if you share your watch streak every stream, it will maintain. Can't share it unless every 5 streaks. What? Smooth. Thank you very much for the resub. 4 fucking months, man. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at them. Look at them emotes. Look at them. Oh, I need to make Yeet. What horror character should I do for Yeet? The dabbing bird. What would be a good one for that? Oh, look. I fixed the thing. I'll tell you what happened with that. At least every 3 days, unless he doesn't show up, which happens at least every 3 days. You're not wrong. You can't share it unless it's every 5 streaks. I looked all the information up on Twitch before I set the parameters in the loyalty system. And it says that you can share it every stream that you're on a streak, as long as the stream is live for at least 10 minutes and you are present. So if you're saying that's wrong, I need to go in and change those parameters for watch streaks and increase it to at least 5 days. And then it won't reset back to 0 for 5 days. Five streaks. It says anything after 3 is like every stream you can share a streak. I don't know how it works because I've never really had a watch streak with anybody. I don't have time to consistently hang out in streams. I'm terrible. You know? Most of the people that I would watch stream when I'm streaming, or worse, while I'm at work. Not by phone at least, and couldn't see any option for doing it on a browser either. Huh. Yeah, I would say I'll look into that, but I won't because I don't know who I would ask. Anytime I've ever reached out to Twitch for support or help or information, it's just gone very poorly. They have terrible support, which is wild. You'd think with all that money that they'd have at least a decent support team. Call Ghostbusters. Yeah. I'll get right on that. Hey Siri, call Ghostbusters. No, no. It actually started calling somebody. Buster's Drain. That's not even what I said, you fuck. What is Buster's Drain? Now, if they call me back, I'm going to ask them about the watch streaks on Twitch. Be like, yeah, man, I just asked the phone, like, to help me out. Big Eye gonna come deliver a cock meat sandwich. Oh my god. You know, that Harold and Kumar movie wasn't all that great, but did he just say big AI? It's a fucking, it looks like AI. It's Big Al. Damn fonts, man. Capital I's need to have the things, and I won't ever mistake them, but they don't. They don't. L's and I's look identical. Shut up. Also, I said that because Siri is an AI, and I used Siri, and she's the one that said it. So it made sense to me that, yeah. Shut up. I need to go back to sleep. That's like kids calling Weird Al Weird AI. It's not my fault. The world is changing and people don't punctuate shit. Nobody ever puts the period between the A and the I and after the I. It's always just AI. They don't know how to abbreviate shit anymore. Sorry. I apologize to Big Al and the stream. It's not my fault. Although it is entirely my fault. Anyway. I wasn't trying to say AI, I meant Al. Yeah, we figured that out. We're there. We got there. Smooth, thank you very much for the resub, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot. Very, very much. Don't. Yeah.
Probably not, bro. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ravenous,
no cap, for real, for
I
real?
responded to you verbally
Probably not.
earlier, and I don't know if you were here to hear it, but you asked me a question on Discord, and I said I don't think so. I don't know what's up with it. The picture you sent me looked fine. The setup looked normal. So The only thing I could like reasonably suggest would be making sure that that's the scene and source. Well, it didn't work right yesterday. Well, test it until it works right. I'm kidding, but I'm super serious at the same time. That is exactly how mine is set up, actually, when I click on it. It's a source visibility state to show, and then the execute C#, and then the source visibility hide. So it should work. And if you're hearing the sound, that means that the actual browser itself is working. Maybe you just have it laid out on stream wrong. Am I losing loyalty points because I don't have the streak there? Yes. Technically. Because you don't have your 10 by multiplier active. So instead of getting 50 points for every chat message, you get 5. Ravenous is currently on a 15 stream streak. See, how come you can share yours and Chrissy can't share hers? I'll fix it, Chrissy. I will add 45 points per chat message that you have sent. I hit share when it allows. Yeah, see, but it's not popping up for Chrissy. Chrissy needs her streak. She would actually unlock an achievement because I created 2 more watch streak achievements. After I figured out that a year of streams is not 42. Although, in my case, a year of streams could realistically be 42. What is she on? 42. Dang. Yeah, it needs to let you share that. You're almost there. So there's one for 35, and then there's one for 71, and then the last one is 142, which is 1 year of streams for me. I think. I don't know. I can't do math. So it's 3 streams a week. What is that? 52. But then you minus some because I don't show up. Yeah, 142 seemed right. I gave some leeway in there because I don't show up sometimes. Does it say when the next milestone is? 45. So you can only share on a milestone? You know, I'll just switch it to a fucking, like, 15 days. Like, if you don't share for 15 days, it'll reset to 0. Make a note of that. Important to-do list. Change streak reset to 15 days. There. I will handle that presently. And then I'll look at how many chat messages you sent today, and I will multiply that by 45, and that's how many points you get that you missed out on. Me losing big pojos now? I wanted to say pojos, because that would be how you would say that in Spanish. But it's not a thing. But it's awesome. I like that word. El Pojos Locos. The nonsense word eyes. No, that's Ojos Locos. Crazy nonsense. Whatever. I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta say goodbye. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for having to do it. I want to thank everybody for coming, even though I was super late. I appreciate you all letting me nap and still coming to hang out and watch the game show. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I find a lot of the games that they present nowadays to be a little lame. A lot of those looked pretty good, though. Some of them better than others. Others like complete rip-offs. We wake you up next time. Don't you dare. You couldn't anyways. I don't wake up to my phone. So, yeah. All right, ads in 47 seconds. Chrissy, Ravenous, Smooth, Hustle, Pitster, Scanner, Torvik, and dude, there was somebody else. I'm missing people. I'm forgetting names. Issues, Dragath, and anybody else. Thank you very much for being here, hanging out with me. I'm very sorry that I'm trying to rush through this, but I don't want the ads to hit before I go. Call you and yell it's rigged over and over again. Yeah, I bet. I will see you all in 2 days. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Stay safe. Eat good food. And shit. I ran out of time. Now we're on ads. Thank you all. I will see you. Goodbye. What? What happened? I heard audio. Oh, it was Van Damme saying, great job. Oh, now we get to see if the end all streams thing works properly.